I feel that your path forward is no longer...
The things of days past are shaped through the years.
A day of peaceful repose. A day of peaceful repose.
Dumplings and steamed buns! The buns are huge! Just a few and you'll be full!
These local
You can't
delicacies
talk
have
about
to offer.
Starskip Haven without mentioning the Palace of Ad.
The Express's path bridges the stars, as if it were a string of shimmering pearls.
We mustn't cling to the past. We mustn't cling to the past. We mustn't cling to the past.
Ah, a visitor. Please let me show you some of our local hospitality. Ah, a visitor. Please let me show you some of our local hospitality. Stay focused. Push forward.
In the obscure prophecy of Dream, a star from the heavens has enlightened my path.
Time to see what these local...
Let's keep trailblazing together.
Dumplings and steamed buns! The buns are huge! Just a few and you'll be full!
Thanks for the feed.
Need something fixed? We guarantee that your Ingenium will be good as new. Of course, if it's Outworlder technology, it'll depend on the world. I'd appreciate it if you could state the reason for your visit today.
Mr. Xiao, I'm Mingxi, the secretary of the Merchant Guild. We're here to talk about...
Forget it. I support the IPC.
Can you tell us why?
Please leave.
I don't recall. Let's leave for now.
Wait. Please, wait a moment. It sounded like my father was being a little difficult. I'm Xiaohan. People around here call me Little Master. If I'm not mistaken, you're the ones who made Representative Scott apologize in public. Oh, I didn't give myself that name. It's what my friends have always called me. I only recently returned to the Xianzhou after many years away, but it seems like the name stuck. May I ask why you wanted to speak with my father?
We need the support of the merchants for the dock. And we wanted to see if your father could join us.
Hadn't my father already refused?
We heard that Mr. Xiao proposed to reorganize the Merchant Guild, and we wanted to ask why.
I see. I'll help you figure something out.
Great! Your father is a very tough nut to crack.
The older generation of craftsmen can be rather set in their ways. Here, how about this? Why not join my father's shop as apprentices? My father is stern on the surface, but if he sees a capable apprentice and a sincere heart, he'll change his attitude. A sincere heart always has the power to impress people. So, it's decided? Let's get moving then. Time to make you apprentices. Father, my friends from the Merchant Guild want to be your apprentices. I'll go ahead and show them the ropes.
Nonsense. I never said I needed more hands. Even if I did want to hire more people, I couldn't afford them. You know that better than I do.
I can cover their salaries. Come on, it'd be rude to turn them away.
Don't be ridiculous. A green hand like him won't be able to fix a thing. Plus, if he breaks our customer items in the process, it'll be us taking the blame.
If that's what you're worried about, just give him a little training. That sounds like a yes to me. Let's get on with the job, shall we? Here's something from one of our regulars. Show him what you can do.
Not bad. No.
He's hard to impress. I'll find you some more work.
What did I do to deserve this?
Just a reminder, Father. Fair work for fair pay. Over here. See what you can do with this jade abacus. Don't just stand there, Father. Go teach your apprentice a thing or two.
Fine, I give in. I know why you're here, just... Please stop tinkering with my customers' items. It's fine, just leave it as it is. Ask what you wanted to ask. Yes, he's an old friend. I see a lot of potential in the corporation's plan. But a certain old friend of mine lives in the past. Whatever vision he has, it won't come true. Issue? It's less about issues and more about stubbornness. Stubbornness is intrinsic to long-life species. We walk a single path, do the same things, and talk to the same people for centuries. The mind can become insensitive to change. However, compared to the president, my stubbornness is nothing. Back in his day, our O'Malley was teeming with shuttling star skiffs and commercial aromatons. But then the Lawfu departed again on the path of the hunt. Our business partners couldn't follow, so they stopped trading with us. The president does. He wants to bring the old times back. Shop owners like me know that's impossible. Therefore, I stand behind the IPC's plan. Our O'Malley will inevitably be replaced.
But is your shop part of the future that the IPC promised?
Hard to say. Chances are I'll have to sell it. Not the easiest decision to make, but I won't regret it. The good days are behind us. We must accept that short-life species will repurpose our lands and that night markets are destined to become shipping docks. We must come to terms with the fact that short-life ambitions will reshape a world where things were thought to last forever.
Mr. Xiao, why not try working with us? Ming-Si is pushing for reforms within the guild. We are nothing like the president.
Reforms?
They made a lot of good points when arguing with the IPC at the dock. I do see possibilities for the guild to change.
Given the state of the guild, my money is on the IPC winning. But since I've accepted the worst-case scenario, our O'Malley ceasing to exist, I can't see why it hurts to endorse your idea and see how far it takes us.
Thank you. Now that you have joined our revival project, I'm sure many others will follow suit.
That's settled then. I'm curious to see what comes of your plan.
Now that Mr. Xiao is on board, his shop can be part of the logistics network we've been working on. Back to the dock for now. Thanks for all the hard work, by the way. Hope things work out just as smoothly down the line. Regardless of the IPC's wishes, positive changes, the Merchant Guild's funds are not exactly overflowing. right now. Regardless of the IPC's wish, solving merchants' problems and earning their trust. That's what any good merchant guild should do. Regardless of the IPC's wishes, positive changes need to be made to Arum Alley. There's still more work to do on the Arum Alley. The Merchant Guild's funds are... There's still more work to do on the Arumali Revival Project. Let's give it our all. The Merchant Guild's funds are...
If all is black or white, there be no... Step onto the board.
Existence is of no consequence. I'm on it. I choose you.
Dragons, obey, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Victory now rests in my hand. A bloody fight.
My strength
To the
is what it
defeated,
was.
your downfall is absolute.
Finish them off. A future will come. I'm on it.
If all is black or white, there be no charm. Press the attack.
I'm fine. No other choice but forward.
My purpose is to protect.
Victory now rests in my hand.
I'll endure.
For tomorrow, future will come. Trust me. We can do anything. Finish them off. Scorpions consume me. Sun, tear the sky.
I came, I saw, I conquered.
Dumplings and steamed buns.
There's still more work to do on the Arum Alley revival. The Merchant Guild's funds are not exactly overflowing right now. We need to work harder. I have something to tell you. We achieved our revenue goal for this quarter. This is all thanks to you two. Not to mention the merchants of Arum Alley. The Merchant Guild promises that we will use the money where it is meant to be spent. No disappointments. The funds will be used for the overall repair and upgrade of the dock, which means we won't be able to use the dock's shipping logistics for a while. In order to reward you and Su Shang for your long hours of work, the Merchant Guild has ordered some gourmet snacks from Tall Auntie, so you can rest for a bit and prepare for the revival of Arum Alley. Regardless of the IPC's wish, different matters have different priorities. There are more urgent issues that need our attention right now. Regardless of the IPC's wish, we should set the dock matters aside for now. There are more urgent issues at hand.
I've heard about all the great things you've done for Aurum Alley.
Right on time. Xiao Han is about to share his strategy for the upcoming hearing.
The president likes to quote past experiences and data. We can do that too.
The president and Madame Yukong are here. Ready?
Let's do this.
Before we start, let's review the documents we have. This is the most direct achievement of our revival project. More importantly, it's evidence that the alley has regained its footing. The money will serve as the bidding deposit for Aurum Alley.
Since Artistry Hardware partnered with the dock, its scope of operations has expanded, and its revenue and customer satisfaction have both increased. As a result, we're seeing an uptick in customers visiting the shop, contrary to the president's assumptions. The data suggests that the success of the old Aurum Alley was largely due to the economic circumstances of the past. At its peak, the old Aurum Alley had a trading volume similar to what the alley has today. The data suggests at its peak,
The hearing is about to begin.
I will be hosting this hearing on behalf of the Skyfaring Commission. Mingxi, are your people all present?
We're all here, but where's the president?
I'm right here.
You're the president?
That is correct. I know my appearance is a little unsettling. If the hearing weren't of vital importance to the future of Aurum Alley, I wouldn't attend in person. Still, I didn't expect a reaction like this. Are you so afraid to converse with a piece of metal? Surprised that there's an Arumaton in Aurum Alley?
Let me remind everyone that we are at a hearing. Mr. President, please share with us your vision for Aurum Alley.
I can tell that the opposing side is eager to see Aurum Alley thrive. Your passion resonates with me.
Since we share the same passion, where is it that we disagree?
The prosperity under your proposal means diminishing the alley's tradition and personality. We can afford neither. I can tell that the opposing side is eager to see Aurum Alley thrive. Your passion resonates with me. The IPC plans to turn the alley into a logistics hub. You are practically thinking the same.
Our proposal is different from the IPC's.
That's right. The IPC will close down Artistry Hardware if they take over. We would never do that. We protect businesses. The IPC sacrifices them for their own gain.
Protect? Sacrifice? I find that humans rarely understand these concepts correctly. The outcome is what truly matters. Once the alley is turned into a logistics hub, shops like Artistry Hardware will be able to sustain themselves, regardless of what the IPC does.
He is convinced that the IPC and us are the same.
The IPC plans to turn the alley into The reality is, overdevelopment can only adversely impact customer experience, making the alley less appealing.
Do you have data to support your statements?
Historical data has proved my point. It is the reality, not rhetoric, that matters.
I sense a hole in his logic.
The reality is, overdevelopment can only adversely impact customer experience, making the alley less appealing.
Take a look at this.
What am I looking at? Please don't waste our time. The reality is, overdevelopment can only adversely impact customer experience, making the alley less appealing.
Take a look at this.
What am I looking at? The reality is, I can tell that the opposing side is the IPC. The reality is, overdevelopment can only adversely impact customer experience, making the alley less appealing.
There are actually more customers coming to the alley.
This record reflects the change in Artistry Hardware's turnover and the increase in customers since it partnered with the dock.
The shop does better than it used to. Impossible. You must be bluffing.
You know Ming-Shi better than I do. Would she deceive you with fake data?
The sample size is too small. I'm not convinced.
If I were you, Mr. President, I would think of ways to translate the success of that one sample into something that can benefit everyone. A guild that doesn't proactively help businesses has no reason to exist.
You have not witnessed what I have seen, and so you fail to understand my insistence.
You can't just rely on your age and experience.
There are many things that only time can tell. You have not. The old O'Malley.
Are you suggesting that the alley is a shadow of its former self?
That is correct. The number of customers visiting the shops was 10 times what it is today. The alley was alive and was credited as the best night market on the Lafu. Things were better in the old days. Of that, I am certain.
I sense a hole in his logic.
The old O'Malley achieved a commercial miracle that has not yet been replicated. It did so by following.
You've been looking at the past through rose-tinted glasses.
In the golden era you described, the old RM Alley had a trading volume similar to today.
You included the delivery side cranes in your math.
We did. So
you can't draw simple parallels between then and now using absolute numbers. The trading volume you mentioned may not look impressive today, but it was huge relative to... I see what you are saying. While criticizing you for making flawed comparisons, I myself also made the mistake of believing that what worked in the past could be copied to serve the present.
Mr. President, the way I see it, you shouldn't regard the alley as a souvenir from the past. Arum Alley should embrace change, as its residents do.
It seems we have reached an agreement. The hearing concludes here.
first challenging an IPC rep and now winning over the president of the guild. You're pretty good. The materials that Ming-Si and Xiaohan provided were super useful.
Knowing the president, I think he's now ready to entrust you with the future of the alley. The president commands the trust of many reputable shops in the alley. Their support for him was likely to be a big obstacle to your rejuvenation project. His invitation to debate this matter publicly was a chance for the more difficult business owners to hear from you directly.
must feel bad for him. O'Malley's enemy should be the IPC, and not the president.
What if the IPC isn't an enemy? He's been transferred elsewhere. I'll be handling things from now on.
You're with the IPC?
Xiao Han is the IPC's operation rep in Exalting Sanctum.
You snake!
My original plan only involved helping you overthrow the current president. But as we progressed, I saw there was more common ground than I'd anticipated. Since we all agree that the dock is vital to our O'Malley's development, why not take things further and turn the alley into a full-blown logistics hub? Imagine cargo ships from all corners of the galaxy, docking and departing. This place will be transformed into a renowned commercial port, instead of another run-of-the-mill market. When the IPC wins the bidding, I'm sure we can continue to work together for a brand new O'Malley.
Hey, not so fast. It's still anyone's game.
Maybe I'm getting ahead of myself. In that case, keep up the good work. I'll see you at the negotiation table.
Thanks to your help, the dock, we now have the... It's fantastic. Many folks began lending the Merchant Guild a hand after you helped them out. Some time ago, I asked Sushang to have a chat with Yin Sui to see if we could secure Spices Supreme as the next client for the dock. I've heard she could use some extra hands. Would you mind helping her out? Thanks so much. I would have helped her myself, but I've been drowning in paperwork in preparation for the bidding. Sushang is waiting for you at Spices Supreme. Go find her when you have the time.
Told me all about what you did to help the shops in the alley. Very impressive. I wish Spices Supreme would step up their game, though. It'd be a dream come true if I could order takeout from the Alchemy Commission.
That's definitely out of their delivery area. Chef Yen Sui used to be on the president's side. After she heard about Minxie's plans, she decided to cooperate with the dock. It's a good opportunity. Not only that, putting Spices Supreme on the map would increase interest in the alley as a whole. To get us started, I've proposed a crossover between the Merchant Guild and Spices Supreme. Buy a meal box and get a visiograph of Bailu.
Wait a second! I'm not sure about that idea. If the elders find out, they'll say I'm tarnishing my image or something.
Yansui has agreed to offer you free meals throughout the crossover.
Happy to help.
Come, let's go talk to Yansui.
Now, would you mind giving me the lowdown on this crossover event?
In short, Spices Supreme will release a series of crossover meal deals. Customers get RM Alley shopping coupons when they place an order. And, in addition to the coupons, you can get a visiograph of Bailu, our Alley ambassador. Yep, of course, Chef Yansui will have the final say on what to include in these deals. Although some basic options should include meal for one, meal for two, and family meal. Yes, when customers are done eating, they can come to the alley for a stroll. We need someone famous for branding. Lady Bailu is the High Elder of the Vidyadhara, and also the most sought-after doctor in the Alchemy Commission. If she can be our ambassador, we'll have queues for miles.
Wow, that's a lot of information. I haven't wrapped my head around it, but I'm sure you'll do a good job.
Ha! Leave it to me. About these visiographs, what do you need me to do?
Let's shoot 3 theme sets. Bailu at the alley entrance, Bailu and sight cranes, and the last one should be... maybe Bailu and friends? Well, all the pictures will be shot in the alley, so there you go. Let's go, folks! That's it! Cute! Here we go! Hey, Bailu, be natural! We need a slogan to go with the picture. I wish I'd read more books. Any ideas?
Meh. Too generic.
Let's leave the slogan to Mingxi. We should head to the next location. Three, two, one. What's the word again? 3, 2, 1. Cheese! 3, 2, 1. Mung bean!
Ooh, I'm hungry.
Gotta have another slogan for this one.
Sounds like I'm not needed here.
Let's leave the slogan to Mingxi. We should head to the... Remember, smile when you say the word. Cheese! Mung bean!
Hurry up, please!
Come on, I need another slogan. Last one, please. ask Mingxi for some more ideas later. Let's go back to Yensui's place.
Yensui has just told me to go ahead with the partnership.
Bailu can finally have her takeout.
That's the only good news today.
If we want to start making takeout, we're gonna need more hands in the kitchen. Mingxi, how likely is it that the guild will win the bid? I'm trying to work out what the future holds for Spices Supreme.
I can't say for certain, but with you on board, our chances have greatly increased.
I'm glad to hear it. Dragon Lady, why don't you drop by the restaurant? I'll make you some smoked patty.
Thanks. I'm starving.
Regardless of the IPC's wishes, solving merchant... problems and earning their trust. That's what any good merchant guild should do.